All right. Came up the Chattahoochee River again this morning. Got out here early. Right off the bat, I've got one tip for you. If you're driving up the river at daybreak, don't drive with your mouth open. There were so many bugs. I don't know how many of them I ate. But anyway, stay tuned. Gonna be throwing a Texas rigged worm, maybe a Texas rigged creature bait of some sort. And if not, I'll have to switch back to my jig. There's been some good fish up here. Anyway, I'm gonna try to show you the way I Texas rig a worm. Anyway, stay tuned. So if you can see, there's a little bit of wood in the water. It doesn't take much either. They'll be laying on just little tiny bits of cover. Oh boy! Threw in there, I thought I was snagged. This is why I throw a Texas rig worm up in the river. Check that out. It's a nice one. I'm gonna have to weigh that one. Really the first bite I've had all day. It's 3.87. Nice fish. Nice one. So I didn't even have my camera on when I first threw it in there. Fish hit it as soon as it hit the water. But that's a nice fish right there. Good way to start it. Like I said, I really haven't even had a bite until then. Almost a 4-pounder. I'll take it. You can see it's very rocky. There's an absolute ton of bait up here. This is like the bait fish nursery up here in the river. Always a lot of bait. These fish have been fairly shallow. I actually feel a little more comfortable with my jig, but last time I fished, I spent so much time snagged up. It's just so rocky and so much cover. All right. That's a nice spot, 1.5 pounds. Boy, I'm telling you, fishing is tough today. I need a new worm. Okay, I'm going to show you how I rig up a Texas rig and why I do it the way I do. Your weight goes first. This is just a plain lead 1/8 ounce weight. Next is a faceted red glass bead. Then comes your hook. This is a 3/0 round bend worm hook. I have no idea what the name of the knot is that I tie. It's just a knot. I don't know. I always take my pliers and pinch down the barb. That way, if they take it deep, it doesn't hurt them. So this is the rig. You know, then you put your worm or your creature bait or whatever. But that right there, if you watch, I'm always jiggling my rod. And it may not be picking up here, but it's making noise. That weight clicking up and down on that against that glass bead makes a clicking noise. And I'm convinced that attracts the bass. So that right there, that clicking action as you're dragging your worm around, that weight clicking up against that glass bead makes a big difference. I get comments and you know, talking to people, well, why don't you fish a shaky head? The shaky head is silent for one. I'm sure at times that's good, and I know a shaky head catches fish. I just have more confidence in the Texas rig, and that little bit of extra noise makes a difference for me. Ah, come on. Another nice spot buried up in that cover. So last time I was up here, I got more bites on the jig. Today, it's not a whole lot. Of course, it's a weekend, and that does make a difference. Completely different lake during the week. That's okay. I caught a few good ones. Starting to really get hot. Boy, it was cool this morning, but man. Huh. Well, so much for peace and quiet up here. This is why I don't like coming out on a weekend, right there. This tree just looks too good. But not every tree is going to have fish. And quite honestly, today's been a little bit slow. Man. there's been, that makes about 15 jet skis. And they're flying. 1, 2, 3, 4 more, 5 more. Huh. Man, look at them all. It's a jet ski convention. They just keep coming. In my opinion, there's nothing better to fish around trees like this and in heavy cover than a worm. And I'm telling you, it's treacherous. I mean, there's so much wood and just built up debris. Gotta be a fish in this tree. There he is. There. Knew there'd be one. Another good spot. Maybe 1.5 pounds. See, he spit up a couple of shad right there. He ruined my worm. Good thing I have more. Trick is, just don't get in a hurry. Nice and slow. Pick apart the cover. And it's really starting to get busy up here. Like I said, it's a weekend day, it's a Sunday. It's not unusual for it to get busy. Okay, one more cast on this side. And then I think I'm gonna go to the other side. So it's kind of tedious, to be honest with you. But it's the best way to catch fish right now, on this lake anyway. Up here, in this part of the lake, let me put it that way. The south part of Lake Lanier is completely different than the north part. But it's not like they're very turned on today. Oh, there he is. You got it? Yeah, he hit it. But anyway, the reason they're hitting that is that click from that glass bead. I'm telling you, it works. And I know most of you will probably still fish a shaky head, which is fine. It'll catch fish too. But I'm telling you, that glass bead is crucial for me. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Man, that was a tough day. There were just too many jet skis. I mean, there's enough room in the lake for everybody, but I mean, there was probably 35 jet skis all at once. Just a straight line of them just kept going by. Anyway, I wanted to show you, why I put the glass bead in between my hook and my weight on the Texas rig. Try it. It does work. It'll get you some more bites. Talked to a couple other guys at the boat ramp and they didn't do very well either. I mean, I can't complain. That first fish was a good one. But thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And make sure you come back and watch the next episode. Thanks.